Hello everyone, welcome back to another demo showcase. Today, let's check out Shadow Corruption Unit, a very simple point-and-click investigation game where you play as a doctor obsessed with corruption and you try to solve the cases by treating different patients. It is a very beautifully hand-drawn, so let's check it out. Let's see. Patient 4, 14, 13. I don't know if there's a correct answer to this, so we're just gonna go with patient 4 first. Lavinia Fernsby, Child Corruption Unit. Okay, that's her address. Patient, age 25. Alright, you don't want not gonna lie, she looks older than 25. She's an accountant. There's allergies, moon mushroom, and fairy dust. Description: a positive, upper class individual. Her prosthetic eyes are awe-inspiring. Oh, okay. Future complaints: consistent pain all over her body and gets worse when her heart pumps repeatedly. Seems like she got a weak heart. I got weak circular. A cough. Okay. Pre-existing conditions: patient has prosthetic eyes. Okay. Treatment. Let's see how this goes. Let's see how this game works. Use magnifying glass to examine the patient's scroll to switch. How do you do this? Okay. Is this the X-ray? Is this the so-called X-ray glass that we always wanted? Wait, how do you? What do you do again? Use magnifier to examine the patient's scroll to switch glass. Oh, you can see her bones. Let's see. You can see her muscles. Oh, okay. Looks like she got like a stomach over there. Got some sort of stomach issues. But this hand thing, what's this? Draw blood to check for corruption. Okay. How do I draw blood? Place leeches to clear blood. Once the blood is cleared, remove all leeches and perform a final blood draw to confirm. Wait, but how do you draw blood? Hold up. How do you draw blood? Okay, well, it doesn't really say how to draw blood here, but I guess we'll just place leech here. Place leech here. Okay. There we go. Is that on? I hope so. Can you believe it? In ancient time, they're actually doing something like this, which is actually kind of crazy. Is it gone now? It looks... Oh, we're done. Okay. Got her stomach here. Here we go. What's this? Removed corrupted organ, replace... wait, what? How do you... Okay, there we go. Here. And then what? Wait, how do I pull this down? Ah! Come on! No! Wait, what? Failure? What? How do I... Am I just supposed to... Hold up. Oh no, she's gonna die. Is she gonna die? Am I gonna fail? No! Okay, the catching thing is a little bit weird, so we just gonna have to try that again. Oops. Hello? Oh, no, wait a minute. No, oh, there we go. There we go. Okay, there we go. Now we can do this. Okay. So this. Okay. So now we kind of know what to do now. So hopefully it will be a lot better. But actually, can you believe it? They used to use leeches. I wonder. I heard that part of the world that still works. That's still how it works. You can still treat a bunch of what's it, treatments using leeches, but it doesn't seem very safe, isn't it? I mean, in the end, like drawing blood, it's still effective, but okay. We're still doing the same thing, right? Stomach. Go. We're gonna pull this up. Okay, this thing is kind of large in there, isn't it? How do you remove the corrupted organ and place those? Okay, okay. The thing issue is failure. How do you pull this thing out? See, that's the thing I don't really get, right? Okay, is there anything that I can? Come on, get out of there. Okay, okay, this one's done. Why not pull this one out? Okay, well, why not? Come on. Wait, or am I supposed to pull everything out? Like this, her liver, it's not coming out. What the hell? Come on, liver! Get the fuck out of here! This is so wrong. Oh god, come on. Wait, hold up. Hold up. No, come on. Oh, there it is. For some reason, it's working now. Okay. One kidney seems to be good. For liver. There we go. Phew. Okay. I don't know what's going on. I don't know how to get that liver out, but hey, you know what? I want to do it. It's a little bit finicky. Definitely a little finicky. It definitely is a bit of tweaking on that part because it seems a lot more difficult than how it's supposed to work. I think there's something, maybe there's some clipping into it, but yeah, I mean, it's supposed to be a simple task, not frustrating. The shadow corruption is withdrawn. Now, the final step is to crafting an alchemical masterpiece, a potent potion. What is this? Ingredient hint: Amaranth and Chimera Claw. Okay. Amaranth and Chimera Claw. Amaranth, Chimera Claw. What do we do here? I know she's allergic to fairy dust and moon mushroom. How do we do this? Drag the ingredient into either the cauldron or the mortar and click the repetitive button for processing. Frozen item can either be combined or processed again. Open the recipe by clicking on the metal ring holding the notes. Check your patient notes to match the right recipe. Sifting through them using the arrow buttons. Then close the recipe again. Clicking it once more to continue the ingredient selection. Okay. Select your ingredients by clicking on the item on the left page and select the ingredient will appear on the right page. Okay, gotcha. So recipe. Wait. To clear the airflow. Fairy dust. I thought she was allergic to fire. Wait. Right? Patient info. She's allergic to fairy dust though. But is there like an equivalent? Grind fairy dust. Pure tea. Oil mixture with more than 100% pure tea. Amaranth can be substitute for mares. To clear the airflow. To lessen the heart. To clear mind of pain. Okay. I'm probably gonna look for things like, oh, there it is. To cleanse the blood of maladies. So that's why there's ingredient hints. Okay, got it. Spirit of the Sages. Amaranth and Chimera Claw. Spirit. The Chimera Claw. Amaranth. Spirit of the Sages. Okay, there we go. And then we grind the claw and amaranth. Okay. Grind the claw. Amaranth. Grind. There we go. And then what do we do? Oil mixture with boom. And we oil it. There it is. Treat. Is it good? Use by okay. How do I? I just gave it to her. The concoction worked. There's just a plan that's all for today. Nice. All right, what do you do here? Cogright and company release latent automated assistant to schools. Oh, Lorem Ipsum. Oh, that's the placeholder. I remember that. Note to steward. I expect you to arrive as usual despite my case of corruption. This must end. Okay, it has happened. I contracted shadow corruption from a patient. Well, I have been exposed daily to multiple weeks now. It's been likely that Miss Lavina... Wait, what? Bernstein's case that snuck through. She's the one patient zero. This case seems like it would be routine. Such. I was figuring I would add it to my weekly log, but here we are. I am accelerating the early symptoms, waiting the action to combat for myself was finding death. The feeling of this creeping throughout my body lingers, citing a reaction of the mind. What if there are residual effect? They almost stick to the underside of my skin. Although my clientels have such a standing that they are able to get treatment quickly in the early stage of the corruption, if only I could study a patient cases. To think a month ago, I was roaming the city, admiring the advancement and automated engine, seeing the result of my labor in action, and conversing with Bram about his latest inventions, alchemical solution, hero of the sages, chimera claw, cameras. Here is a solution I am taking myself in addition to Miss Fernsby, the Journal of Dr. Silas, a Vernham, surgeon, an alchemist and engineer. This must end. Are you telling me I picked her so I died? Is that how it is? Okay, what about this one? University patient 35. He is a butcher. Death flower and fairy dust. A contemptible man from the lower class. His soul stare betrayed the fear in his eyes. Severe pain of the heart. The patient is missing his left eye, no prosthetic. Oh, cool. Alright, let's see. First of all, see this one. And click on this. Any symptoms? One on his arm. Shifting through this one. Anything on his skeleton? That's a beautiful skeleton, my sir. And something on his heart. Okay. Here we go. So back again with the leeches. I kind of wish that the draw blood actually does something. That would be real. Oh, it does. Oh, wait, what? Oh, it does. Then how come the lady doesn't have it? I'm wondering why. Is it working? It's working. Okay, that's good. Let's see. You got something on heart? No, come on. Okay. Something on his heart. There you go. What do we do here? Oh, cut corrupted blood vessel to separate. Oh, okay. Corrupted blood vessel. So this is gonna be this thing. There you go. The shot of corruption is round now. The final step is crafting alchemical masterpiece. Okay, let's go. So recipe. Allergic ingredient hints. Allergy, death flower, fairy dust. Wait, but he's also allergic to fairy dust and. Okay. And we need death flower, a moonstone, lesson the heart, death flower. Okay, I think this is the one. Anything is known as a working substance. Death flower. Ah, okay, there it is. So chimera claw. Spirit and Moonstone. Or claw. Spirit. What's that flower looks like? Oh, that thing. Isn't that the flower like super stinky? I thought that's what it is. Alright. What do you have here? Grind the death flower and Moonstone. Grind death flower and Moonstone. Grind. Okay. Next. Add concoction to Spirit of the Sages. Wait, what? Add concoction to Spirit of the Sages. Wait, how do I just add this? Is this it? Oh, that's it. Okay. Here we go. Be patient. I think this is enough, right? Work just as planned. That's all for today. Let's go to journals. I'm here now. Okay, a little bit different. Doctor, okay. I greatly appreciate your attitude and kindness concerning my case of shadow corruption. I'm wishing you all the best in your endeavor. Sincerely, Lebanon. Okay, cool. A new pandemic, shadow corruption, spread to city beyond New London. After word that shadow corruption has spread beyond New London, I felt the need to advance my treatment more than ever. That need broke through my work today. The contemptible local butcher came in. A Levy Willie. That was the poor tired man's name. The man was not far from the grave. He was likely being in pain for multiple weeks without taking treatment. After I completed my procedure, I removed a portion of tissue from the corrupted area with no other purpose. than to have the best possible chance of maybe, just a maybe, diluting a solution that will permanently cure shadow corruption. That was the risk of the patient. Wait, what? There was a risk to the patient. To make matters worse, I was unsuccessful in my attempt to neutralize the corruption permanently. Chemical solution. Okay. Luckily, Levi is recovering well, though he experienced additional difficulties the other patient did not. Levi's shock when I told him this treatment was free of charge caused him to believe me a saint for my conduct. He was unaware of the reason behind it because you didn't cure him completely, right? Note to self, what do I want to be? Okay. Now let's check out the last patient that's have to offer in this demo. I'm kind of wondering that what will happen in the full game, right? Once you treat each patient, is there something that's keep going or something else will happen? You have Milo, age 5, a chimney sweeper. Oh wow, you know that'd be funny. Like we have like chimney sweeping. Kind of. That's such a nostalgic kind of position though, especially for age 5. Allergy. Mare? How you pronounce it? A patient wave from low class. The child can hardly stop fidgeting. Trouble breathing. Done. Okay. Begin. All right. Let's see what I can do here. I got my glass. Click. All right. What on your arm? Nothing. Okay. On your bones? Ooh. Oh my god, such a small skeleton. No. How about you? Brain. Oh. Oh wow, boy, you are very sickly. What's this? Press the pump, alternating. Keep the breather needle in green zone for sufficient time. There you go. That's easy. All right. Next. Kick. Removing the corrupted organs. Oh, I get it. You have to like point the knife at a yellow circle and then click to cut it out. Oh, that's what it was. Okay, so you need new kidneys, and you also need a new liver. There you go. Make potion. Got it. And what do we need here? Fairy dust and okay, I mean this is what we need right here. So fairy dust, and also he's allergic to the mare ingredient, so we have to replace it with amaranth. So amaranth, fairy dust. It's like fairy dust, but is it just butterfly wings? And pure tea. There you go. What do we do here? We grind the fairy dust. Fairy dust. Grind it. Boil mixture with a mirror and 120. Wait, boil mixture. I mean, do we boil all of it together or just... Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna boil everything. This. Boil. There you go. Here you go, take it. Work just a plan. That's all for today. Okay. Back to journal. Okay, what's this now? I wonder if there's anything like more than this. Precision in motion. Help you open a new division in automated machine. March 30th at 10:85. I hit a stroke of luck. Milo, we talk. A frightened young child with a nasty case of corruption. Work at Alright as a chimney sweep. He spoke of the topic that I got 5 years old and started working already. He spoke of the topic that I washed some suit off his chin and clothes. Anyway, I told him I was looking into the root cause of the epidemic and asked if he had seen anything out of the ordinary when he offered to side the building. This whiff was done more for this city than all the gentlemen out of the way. The Rocker Avenue combined. I've been testing the sample of water and tar I took from the impressive new machine they use to make prosthetic and automated machineries in every way imaginable. From a fermentation to evaporation, I may have answered before long. So you're telling me the new automated factory has something to do with the corruption? Oh, mystery. Alchemy fairy dust. Milo requests a complex solution to remedy blood. 2 weeks before the first case of shadow corruption manifest seemed like to have been interest to you. They have look and lost key quiet about the new technology is. but the first corruption patient worked within that division. It could be a coincidence. It had been my pleasure to know that you better after all the get to know you better after all these years with you under my employment. Consider this an apology for not working the efforts. Ooh, okay. Anyway, it is a very short. It is very short, but it's very interesting. And the style is definitely there. This is definitely a very nice style. The music's also very chill. There's a sense of mystery that's looming inside this game where you have to discover where the corruption is coming from. But it seems like from the last patient, Milo kind of confirmed that it comes from maybe related to the factory, you know? Anyway, I hope that for the full game, I'm assuming that once you treat a patient, there will be something the next day and the next day and the next day where you can keep treating different patients, and then you can discover news and journals, and then you can recover the final pieces of the puzzle where you kind of know who is behind it, and is this intentional or is this by accident. Anyway, it's really fun. It's very interesting. If you're looking into some sort of just sit back and relax and then just enjoy like a nice little story, go check it out. Gameplay is not very difficult. Once you figured out some of the gimmicky issues, for example, I think the only trouble I had was the removing organ thing. It wasn't very clear that you have to use the knife to click on the yellow dot to actually cut the organ away from the rest of the body in order to actually remove it, which is not very clear. But once you figure that one out, everything is pretty easy. There are certain steps that wasn't very clear. For example, the draw blood part. Like, there's the last steps that you try to draw blood again that actually never occurred. But basically, that once the leech draw enough blood, it just ended. So I'm not sure if there's supposed to be more interactions for that one or not. Just a lot of things to be more to desire. For example, more treatments, more things, and I hope that the visual can be more. I mean, I guess that they're trying to keep it at a certain age group, so they can't really show too much. But if you want to do like a more realistic epidemic kind of a game, you might want to go wild in terms of art style. You know, for example, showing more stuff. You know, showing more body parts, showing you more corrupt-looking individuals, or showing more. You know, give me a visual shock. You know, but overall, not bad. It is not bad. Anyway. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're interested, give it a try. It's a free demo right now. So, and that's it. I will see you guys next time, alright? Bye now.